Bună dimineața. Poof. Good morning. Bună dimineața. I'm really worried, but I was searching for my sketchbooks. Darn it. For my gouache and watercolors. I really wanted those. No idea where they could be. Man. Oh, I can use this today. Oh, I also now understand why people are holding it instead of like clipping it, because clipping it did not yield good results. I am trying some new things. Like, I didn't vlog until now. I think she's underneath here. Yeah, she is. I'm gonna do dual camera right now because it's too hard to put you there. Chocoloko, chocoloko. Chocoloko, chocoloko. Ce faci acolo, Aru? Ce faci acolo, Arușor? Ce faci? Te strivești acolo? Cum ajungi tu aici? Arușor? Oh, ține scupă, ține scupă, ține scupă. Oh, boy. Oh, așa, da. Da. Oh. Testează acolo toate. Testează toate acolo, da. Tucuruc. I just cleaned that area of dust. It would be cool to have like a little clip, just a little tiny clip for this. Could also use my fancy microphone, but my fancy microphone needs a whole setup. That reminds me, now that I have this, I could definitely do a podcast. But yeah, okay, so let's focus here. Rode Wireless Go System app. Because I'm curious if it'll make a difference in the sound. What I noticed is that for some reason it's picking up only as mono. There's no real instructions on like, oh, change this setting or whatever. It's like, yeah, out of the box, go. You needed an update.
So I've got my Rode Wireless Go 2, but I only have one microphone.
If Mary Lou or Marie Lou Mandel is correct, she's going to get a lot of props from me. Welcome to ADHD Central, where we get sidetracked by every tiny little thing. This was not on the menu at all when I pressed record when I started. Okay, that's incorrect. She was kind of onto something. It was the opposite around. I'm gonna give her a thumbs up on her 1-year-old video about Rode mono versus stereo, one transmitter, one mic, because most people only use one. Or I mean most people, a lot of people. Yay, I have two watches on my latest vlog. Whew, that was a close one because it was looking like I was not gonna go. And then I have 8 on my one that I just shared on Instagram. I finally did that because I was proud of this one. Ai făcut pup în somn, auzi, în vis, în zbor. Ai făcut pup în zbor. Pup. Cât pup mai e? Asta nu e pup. Hello. I'm watching. What? What is she doing? When she does that, I don't understand what she does. Like a submarine. I am enlisting, right? That's the word. The help of ChatGPT to figure out my channel, and it's helping because I asked it to give me questions, like up to five follow-up questions or preliminary questions before giving me kind of like what would strategies be for different things, different goals for, I guess, YouTube. It's helping because it's asking me questions that help me figure out what is me. What is this brand of me? What do I actually want? What is my actual goal? What is the audience and why would that be the audience? Are there any particular vlog styles or trends you admire and would consider adapting for your content? I gave ChatGPT quite a lot. I have coffee breath. The thing with YouTube and stuff is that technically there is a possibility for me to absolutely blow up and explode overnight. Something that is so easily viral. Part of me wants to do that. And then also the follow up to that is like, what would that be to where it doesn't go outside my morals and values? Which I'm not saying that it has to, that's like my basic minimum requirement. And that it's also sustainable because, okay, you have like your temperature. Hold up. We resume. So, if you go viral for, let's say, and I'm sorry if this is too loud. Aaru, I appreciate it. Boy. Can't think of anything right now. You can't sustain it, so all of that audience goes away and doesn't return, and it goes nowhere. It's like it has that combination. It has to have that combination. I'm not gonna lie that a lot of this is like stressing, like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. I can't blow up. I don't have enough time to do that in like this rest of the month. Like I want to find a lane and stick to it and stuff, but then it also feels like don't put all your eggs in one basket. Ironically, if you don't put all your eggs in one basket, you're not going to have any actual thing. You're going to have parts of a lot of things, whether that's like skill set, passion, relationships. If you're not an expert at something, you are not going to be able to advance. You're going to be stuck in whatever that is, or you have to go to the next thing or go adjacent to it to advance. The interesting irony is you don't have the time to really focus and stay narrowly focused on something, especially if you're multi-passionate like me. It might not work out, and if it doesn't work out, I am left kind of not homeless but kind of homeless, and in a really bad place. So that's, I think, what is also different now in my life. W too. Cheapest. She doesn't realize, thankfully, that this is a microphone. Because otherwise, things are competing for my time and resources, which I guess includes time, mental resources, skill resources, time, effort, energy. You only have so much energy in a day, you only have so many calories to burn, etc. Acuity, creativity, it's in a way boundless, but it's not. When I got laid off in February of 2023, I just moved out. I'm like, oh crap. And I think I learned lessons of how to make that work in a way. But, excuse me, I remember because I was at home by myself, I really just like took from like noon to 2 a.m. I would be on my couch working on this brand. And yes, a lot of that time was wasted. A lot of that time I was working on things that were not really evolving my chances of sustaining myself on that brand, which was coaching, relationship coaching. I was doing practice hours but I wasn't really going and trying to network or even launching my website. Like, not even like going out to people, but even having the place for people to sign up if they wanted to. They somehow randomly came across me. I kind of learned from that with YouTube. Now I have this merch site. No one's gonna buy any merch right now. No one's really even watching my videos. But once that happens, if I go, that far into it, it's there. So like thinking ahead and laying down the foundation for that kind of stuff, I think is important. Like, don't shoot yourself in the foot. I said that right. Don't set yourself up for failure. Yeah, some things it's like, is it really necessary? Can I do things without them? Can I use their free resources at all before, adding to that? Do I need to pay for a website? Be smart, but also invest. Almost don't know exactly, especially when you're on your own and you don't have a business coach, because you can't afford a business coach or a manager or anything, any kind of help like that, a guide, a mentor. Also, my initial idea a few months ago when I started the podcast thing was starting over at 30, starting over at, 30, mid or late 30s or whatever, or I would love to see that. Anyways, so, for fellow mid to late 30-year-olds who are like, crap, I have a whatever mid quarter whatever life crisis. No one gets it. No one around me gets it, because that's the thing. Like, different people are at different stages. They have different values, different desires, different goals, and then also kind of how do you do it? And I don't have the answers. And I don't need to watch someone that has the answers, because their answers are not going to be my answers every single time. Someone's answers on how to do something and how to get and where to go, where to get to, will never be your complete answers. It might have some things that are similar, it might have some good advice in it, it might thought provoke you into finding your own answers, or like, oh yeah, I never thought of it that way, or I didn't think about this, so let me try that. And then you discovered some things from there, or maybe some things that do fit exactly, cookie cutter, not cookie cutter in a bad sense, but like, exactly as they're presented. They might fit exactly for you, and some will not. So we all have this individual journey, and that's hard. And that's why, like, I hate the how to go full time on YouTube in 3 months or whatever. Like, it's so enticing. You want the rule book, you want the guide. But I can tell you, after about 3 years of searching for guides and even almost paying for like a full on thing, like thousands of dollars, sorry, for Boss Babe, and entering Boss Babe and realizing this is crap. This all is available. I already know most of this. You're not actually giving me value. You're giving me information that is already out there, that I already learned, that I learned from Millie, Modern Millie on YouTube, for free and better and easier. And you provide no support for that $3,000 that I'm giving you. You don't actually audit my channel and provide individual advice. You're just a money grabber. That's all you are. And there were like a couple of different people in that. I hate Boss Babe. And there's some people that got value from that. That doesn't mean that it was right, correct, moral, valuable. Because again, that what they provided was nothing that you couldn't find online for free, even as a course or things like that. Like, Millie has some courses that are free and some really good guides. The thing is, though, and this is what I struggled with any kind of coaching, is, yeah, okay, you're not going to do my work for me, except that's what I am paying you for. Because if I could do my work for myself, I know kind of what I need to do. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know all the answers. That's why I'm like trying ChatGPT, and I keep saying like, hey, this is my answer, but I'm not sure. Can you follow up on this with me? Can you ask me, follow up questions on this? so I can like figure it out. Give me examples. What could I like? I think it was like theme or whatever. What themes could there be? Give me some examples so I can choose, or maybe can spark an idea of some other theme that I can't just like pull out of thin air right now. And that's like the fact of life, the fact of creativity. We don't do anything in a vacuum. We're not like these miracle workers, miracle thoughters. Like, all our thoughts are dependent on what we already know. And the analysis of that can create new thoughts that have nothing to do with the old ones, but they're based in some sort of way from that. So, internal temperature again, internal temperature again. Anyways, that was actually very helpful, and I do like that. I like that as a content. If you're seeing this water, I wouldn't drink it, but this is for my pensule. I have about 25 minutes. Actually, breathing doesn't help. I don't know if you've noticed, I don't know if you've tried different things, but when like things like that just really get to you, like irritate you, help like saying and like tensing up and then relaxing versus like just breathing heavily or breathing out, like that's what I mean. Even taking a deep breath, people say that helps, and it kind of does, but sometimes you just need to make some weird sounds and just let it out in different ways. To use the restroom, and actually I'm gonna go grab the wires because I think the wires came. Yep. I just ate, I'm sleepy, about to do a little bit more work, and at 5:30 I have my nails to get. We're going to stop by Michael's and Hobby Lobby for potential red bulbs. Ce Aaru? Ce faci acolo? Ce faci Aaru acolo? Arășor! I did this a little bit ago. Maybe this is a little too close, but it's a different type of image. I was trying to close some things off and I found Megan Batoon. Actually, my friend sent me a screenshot of her story asking for editors that might want to edit, because we were talking, she suggested, and I was like, yeah, I thought about that, but I'm just starting again with YouTube and I don't feel like I think I have like somewhat of the tool set, but not very polished. 2 videos in, I'm like, this is what I want to be friends with her. Also, like, this is exactly 2 things. This is exactly where I am now and where I was when I started YouTube. What to do when you lose yourself. That video 4 months ago, she talks about just doing it, just show up, just do whatever it is you thought of doing or whatever, just do it. Just do it. Don't wait for it to like not even be perfect, but even be conceptualized fully. And then the next one that just started after that was Week in My Life while on my period 3 months ago. And again, the first thing that she was saying off the bat was like, me. You know, like so it was, I feel like I made a friend either way. I'm like really dedicated to this angle right now. I wanted to be a little bit more organized before I left, but it's not happening. This is a good time to put her inside her cage, although I sus, boy. Complainer. No, invers. Aici intră. Așa, uite, puiuț. Ai ciocolată? O, ce frumoasă ești, o, ce frumoasă ești, o, ce frumoasă ești. I've changed these from over there because they say mental stimulation, exploration. Things need to be new in their cages when they're in the cage all the time, although, yeah, she's definitely not. But it would sound like she is. I did not edit anything, and I want to sleep. It's 4:19. Let's go. first things first. Adidas. I got this for when we're going to the Cavs game. Not a bad price either. And the color, I love the color. Thought it goes well with the blue. However, oh no, no, no. Any one of those like sprays. Yeah. But this is happening. This is really cool, but oh boy. I have a parakeet. She's gonna go right for the glitter. Mixed media and another big watercolor. Oh my gosh. And then I also have these little yarns. And we're going to start crocheting a hat, I think, or a scarf, or both, for the Cavs game. Oh my gosh, there's so much glitter in this. It never comes off from what you want it to come off. Oh yeah, I got this. Oh, that's pretty. I forgot about that. I got a bunch of fabric for scrunchies. Got these two for the Cavs game. Don't judge. I used to hate these ones. You can't see. But I used to hate these. Now it's like, well, they have like some taste of it. When I first came here, these had taste. They probably have the same taste now. I was very, very sad to see that Aldi. The Kibler's chocolate chip cookies are gone. Those were they were so far superior to Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy really sucks. There's zero taste to Chips Ahoy. There's zero taste. I don't know why people like it. But here we are. Nutella. I just realized I need to plan my birthday and I don't know what I want to do. Maybe have some people here come over, go somewhere, ice skating, something. I don't know. I'm so tired. I don't know that I need this Nutella right now. Well, need is said very loosely. I don't know, that hazelnut and chocolate. The person who combined those, especially as a Nutella, that person deserves like a Nobel Prize winner. A Nobel Prize.